Etymology of Demiurge. The word demiurge originates from the Greek δημιουργός, dēmiourgos, a compound of dēmos, a unified group of people, and ergon, work. Initially, it denoted a craftsman or artisan who worked for the public, gradually expanding to mean a producer or creator. Strong's Concordance 1217 defines demiurgos as a workman, builder, or framer, emphasizing the public or collective aspect of their labor. In classical texts, the term often referred to God as the cosmic craftsman, as seen in Plato's works and later in early Christian writings like 1 Clement and Wisdom of Solomon. In Hebrews 11 verse 10, the term dēmiourgos is used to describe God as the builder and maker of the city with foundations, referring to the heavenly Jerusalem. This highlights God's role as the divine architect who designs and actualizes a transcendent reality beyond the physical universe. Connection between demiurge and archi. The word arche in Greek, meaning beginning, principle, or rule, shares an etymological and conceptual relationship with demiurgos. Strong's Concordance 746 defines arche as first in order, derived from the root arch, to rule. It is also linked to Archon 758, meaning ruler or leader. Thus, arche implies both an origin point and authority, tying the concept of creation to governance or rulership. In the Gospel of John 1:1-3, arche is used to introduce the word logos. In the beginning, arch was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made through him, and without him, nothing was made that has been made. This passage emphasizes the logos as the origin and intermediary of creation. Ptolemy's commentary on John further elaborates that the logos emanates from the Father as the principal arche of all things. The logos, in turn, energizes the demiurge, enabling him to fashion the material cosmos. The demiurge as the first archon. The connection between arche and archon, ruler, becomes significant when considering the demiurge as the first archon. In Valentinian tradition, the demiurge is often portrayed as the craftsman working under the authority of the logos. Heraclion, in his commentary on John 1:3, clarifies that all things were made through him, meaning the logos caused the demiurge to create the world. The demiurge operates as an agent or intermediary, crafting the material realm on behalf of the logos. This intermediary role aligns with the broader usage of arche to denote both origin and rule. For instance, in Colossians 1:16, Christ is described as the head of all principalities, arche. For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities. All things have been created through him and for him. The demiurge, as the first archon from the arche, serves as a subordinate ruler within this hierarchy, architect and the logos. The term demiurgos can also be translated as architect, derived from arche, beginning, and tekton, craftsman. In this sense, the demiurge functions as the cosmic architect, shaping the material universe according to the blueprint provided by the logos. Heraclion's commentary emphasizes this dynamic. It was not the Word who made all things, as if he were energized by another, but the one through whom all things were made. Here, the logos energizes the demiurge, providing the creative power and design necessary for the material cosmos. The demiurge, while a creator, is ultimately subordinate to the logos, working on behalf of the higher divine principle. Conclusion. The etymology of dēmiourgos and its connection to arche reveals a layered understanding of creation and authority. In Valentinian theology and the Gospel of John, the demiurge is portrayed as an agent of the logos, functioning as the first archon who shapes the material realm. This relationship highlights the interdependence between the logos as the origin, arche, and the demiurge as the craftsman, dēmiourgos, working together to fulfill the divine plan. Thus, the demiurge, while an artisan and ruler, remains subordinate to the logos, whose emanation from the Father represents the true beginning and principle of all things. This layered cosmology underscores the harmony between creation, governance, and divine purpose.